WWE fan apologizes to Roxanne Perez for recent incident. Liv Morgan responds to him, "Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. At WWE Saturday Night's main event X3, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky made their first title defense against the Judgment Day's Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. The bout was dominantly won by Mommy and the genius of Sky. During the contest, an incident occurred that went viral on social media. A fan sitting in the front row crossed the line, dropping the F-bomb on Perez and calling her a flop superstar. In response, the former NXT Women's Champion called out the spectator. Now, a new video has been making the rounds, where the same person can be seen apologizing to the prodigy. Liv Morgan was talking to the fan with Perez by her side. You can view Morgan's exchange with the fan in the video below. A Judgment Day member secured a WWE title shot. The go-home edition of Monday Night Raw before the Royal Rumble 2026 Premium Live event saw the Judgment Day's Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Roxanne Perez lock horns with Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Stephanie Vaquer in a 6-woman tag team match. The babyface team managed to beat the heel crew. Following the match, Big Mommy Cool and the Dark Angel got into a heated brawl. During a commercial break, Rodriguez invaded Brian Saxton's interaction with fans and demanded a title match. In another backstage segment, Vaquer told General Manager Adam Pearce she wanted a war against Big Mommy Cool. This led the GM to book a Philadelphia street fight between La Primera and Rodriguez for the Women's World Championship for the post-Royal Rumble 2026 edition of Raw. It will be interesting to see how Triple H and the WWE creative team book the Judgment Day in the coming weeks. Royal Rumble 2026 is inching closer, and the heel faction is widely expected to play a big role on the road to WrestleMania 42. Liv Morgan names the 2018 and 2024 Royal Rumble matches as her favorite Rumble memories. Liv Morgan has named 2 Royal Rumble matches as her favorite Rumble moments since the match's inception. Liv Morgan has named 2 Royal Rumble matches as her favorite Rumble moments since the match's inception. Since the match debuted in 2018, Morgan has been a staple of the contest and has been both the shortest and longest-running talent in a single match, as well as having a major return from injury in the 2024 bout. For Morgan, her attention now turns to potentially winning the 2026 bout, but still has time to discuss her favorite memories from Rumble past. While speaking to ESPN SportsCenter in a new interview, Liv Morgan named the 2018 and 2024 Royal Rumble matches as her favorite Rumble memories so far. You know, our first one was very special just because it was our first ever. We were making history doing the first ever all-women's Royal Rumble. But also, when I returned in 2024, I had just come back from injury and I entered at number 30. I still didn't win it, but I came back at number 30 and had an amazing time, was runner-up. Elsewhere in the same interview, Morgan noted that she is excited to finally win the Royal Rumble match this year. You can read more about that here. If you use any of the quotes above, please credit and link to the original source with a HT and link back to Fightful for the transcription. Triple H has spoiled 9-time WWE champion will not win the Royal Rumble, despite being a favorite. WWE's Royal Rumble is just a few days away, and the air is filled with excitement. Riyadh is getting decked out to host the annual event this year in Saudi Arabia. One of the biggest highlights will remain the Women's Royal Rumble match. Several big names like Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, and Becky Lynch have announced their participation in the contest. It looks like Triple H has already spoiled that a 9-time champion is not winning the Royal Rumble despite being a huge favorite. The name in question is Raquel Rodriguez. Big Mommy Cool has been embroiled in a heated feud with Stephanie Vaquer for the past few weeks. Regardless of that, she announced her entry into the Women's Rumble match this year. However, this week on Raw, Adam Pearce made a huge Women's World Championship match official. Stephanie Vaquer will defend her coveted title against Raquel Rodriguez on the Raw after Royal Rumble in a Philadelphia street fight. If Raquel was supposed to win the Royal Rumble, WWE wouldn't have put her in a title match on the post-Rumble Raw. Therefore, Triple H may have subtly spoiled that. Big Mommy Cool isn't winning the Battle Royal this weekend. The announcement on Monday Night Raw tells a clear story. Besides, WWE has not been portraying Rodriguez as a huge contender to win the Women's Rumble match. The company usually starts to give a superstar the spotlight if she is destined to win the Royal Rumble. Their stories also remain Rumble-centered for at least a month, as was seen in the past few years with Cody Rhodes, Bayley, and many others. However, there is nothing of that sort for the Judgment Day member. Hence, these subtle developments indicate that Raquel Rodriguez is not winning the Royal Rumble match this weekend in Saudi Arabia. WWE may sow the seeds of discord between Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan at Royal Rumble. Raquel Rodriguez has been on a rampage lately on Monday Night Raw. Even though she is a part of the Judgment Day, Big Mommy Cool has been doing things her way. She has been on a mission to carve her own path and win the Women's World Championship from Stephanie Vaquer. That quote S about next week, but Rodriguez is all set to enter the Royal Rumble match this weekend. Triple H could sow the seeds of discord between the Judgment Day members. Big Mommy Cool will not be the only member from her faction to step into the match. Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez will also enter the Women's Royal Rumble. Fans could see subtle tensions between Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan inside the ring that could lead to something big. WWE can sow the seeds of a future feud between the two friends this weekend in Saudi Arabia. This could ultimately result in one superstar turning on the other down the line. The speculation arose due to the fact that WWE has been showing Raquel as a single star on Monday Night Raw. It could be a matter of time before she parts ways with the Judgment Day. It will be interesting to see whether any major Liv Morgan says she was born with the infectious energy she brings to the ring. I can do nothing to put it out. Sometimes it scares me. Liv Morgan discusses the infectious energy that fans associate with her wrestling character. Liv Morgan discusses the infectious energy that fans associate with her wrestling character. Since making her debut with WWE over a decade ago, Morgan has brought an infectious energy to her character, especially in her current character where she has been able to flip a switch and bring a level of unstableness to her character that has proven to be one that has gone unnoticed by many fans. While speaking to ESPN SportsCenter in a new interview, Liv Morgan was asked where that infectious energy comes from, with Morgan noting that she was born with the energy and notes that unfortunately, I was born with it, and I can do nothing to put it out. So it is what it is. Thank you. I can't control it, actually. Sometimes it scares me. Liv Morgan is excited about finally winning the Royal Rumble, reflects on her favorite Rumble memories. WWE superstar Liv Morgan joined ESPN SportsCenter this week to hype the WWE Royal Rumble and competed in the Women's Rumble match this weekend. As she notes in the interview, Liv Morgan entered number 30 and finished as the runner-up in the first ever Women's Royal Rumble in 2018. Now, she's excited about finally winning it. Below are some highlights. Yeah. So, what is so special about the Royal Rumble match is that, it is a match where two people start in the ring and in intervals another superstar will come out. So you have 30 superstars in this ring, and the key is to throw the opponent over the top rope so that both feet touch the ground. The last woman standing wins the match and earns a title shot at WrestleMania. So, I've been in quite a few of these. Kind of my match. Liv Morgan on her excitement for the Royal Rumble. I'm excited to finally win it. You know, I've been in 8 of these like you just said. I've started this match. I've ended this match. I've had the record for the shortest time in this match. I've also shared the record for the longest time in this match. I've been runner-up twice, and so, this year I'm looking forward to finally winning it. On why it's strategically better to come in last. You know, I think strategically you want to be in that match very last. You want to come in at number 30. You are the freshest. Everyone else is eliminated or highly fatigued from being in this match. So you want to come in last and have the highest chance of pulling it out. So we'll see. It's random. So we'll see. We'll see where I land this year. Liv Morgan recalls her favorite Royal Rumble memories. Yeah, you know, our first one was very special just because it was our first ever. We were making history doing the first ever all-women's Royal Rumble. But also, when I returned in 2024, I had just come back from injury and I entered at number 30. I still didn't win it, but I came back at number 30, and had an amazing time, was runner-up. So, Liv Morgan competes in the 30-woman Royal Rumble match later this weekend. WWE Royal Rumble 2026 takes place this Saturday, January 31st, at KBD in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It will air live on the ESPN app in the US and on Netflix internationally. If using any of the above quotes, please credit ESPN Sports Center with a 8HT to 411mania.com for the transcription.